Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this class of DDP in the second installment of this video of 3D modeling the car that we first encountered in the concept sketching assignment. In the last video, we 3D modeled the rims and the tires and duplicated them 4 times. In this video, we're going to 3D model the body of the car. We're going to add some seats and we're going to add the windshield thing. The main point of this video is that we are creating everything as a new component, and then we're taking those components and we're combining them together to make an assembly. So we're gonna get started here. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a new component. I'm gonna call it body of car. Hit OK, and when we scroll down in our browser, you can see that it's highlighted here, that component. We're going to zoom way in. When it's we're on that component, it kind of ghosts or frosts up here, so it's harder to see. I'm going to take my sketch, start a new sketch on the front. Zoom out a little more. Okay, I'm going to take my line tool. I'm going to estimate where the top is. This isn't going to be super exact. It's just going to be used as a springboard to create a drawing. If I go down here, I'm going to make a line, and by looking through the wheels, I can see that it's diagonal. Go for the bottom. I'm going to hit OK. Great. So from here, let me switch off a few things, make my drawing a little clearer. Constraints, points, dimensions. We don't need that right now. I'm going to go to create, and I'm going to get my arc, 3-point arc. I'm going to go from one end to the other, and I'm going to make, but I see that I didn't attach the end. It's okay. We can just take the trim tool, pick up a little bit. Great. All right. So what we're going to now do is we're going to finish our sketch. We're going to extrude the body. And I didn't forget about this fin here. We're going to do it separately. Hit extrude. All right. And I don't have an exact distance or length or whatever that I'm going to be making it. So I'm just going to line it up to one of the grids that I think looks good enough. Maybe I'll make it a little bigger. All right, that looks good. I'm going to set it. Okay, I'm going to go from the other side. Now I'm going to do the fin. So I'm going to create another sketch. Go to my line tool, and I'm going to draw that out. Okay, and that looks like a shape. I'm going to finish the sketch. Hit my extrude or E, and drag that all the way to the end. Let's get another look. Okay, that looks good. All right, cool. So what we have here is the sort of raw body of it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change the appearance. I can go to modify and appearance, or I could press A. I'm going to go under coatings in titanium nitrate. It's just a color I like. And cool, we're going to hit close. And now what I'm going to do is I'm thinking that this looks kind of boxy, and I'm just going to smooth it out a little. So I'm going to go to my modify and my fillet, or I can hit F, and I'm going to select some of these front lines here. Same ones on the other side. And let's just take this arrow here. Okay, I like that. Just rounding it out, smoothing it out a little bit. Don't want to go too much. Maybe there, that's fine. Cool. I'm going to do the same thing for this and just see whether we can fill that a little bit. Cool, I like the way that it makes that more smooth. All right, nice. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to create another sketch on this top here. I'm going to go to my rectangle tool. Let me carve out what looks to be about like an equal amount of space. All right, that's fine, that works. I'm going to finish my sketch. I'm going to go to my extrude, extrude it down. I don't have somewhere, doesn't have to be too much. How's that looking? That looks fine. Very good. I'm going to create another sketch. I'm going to start from here. I'm going to go to my rectangle tool. And with this is going to be the base of the seat. We'll make it even wider. That's fine. You can just leave it like that. I'm going to go to my move copy, select all of the lines, create a copy. And that looks good. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my move copy. I'm going to select all of these lines. Create a copy. All right. That looks good. All right, I'm going to set it. Great. Now I'm going to finish my sketch. Go to my extrude. And I'm going to select each one of these. I'm going to bring it up just a little. No big deal. Maybe about that. Looks good. All right. I'm going to create another sketch. I'm going to make a rectangle. This corner. Do it like that. That's fine. I'm going to move copy to get these same ones. I'm going to go to my move copy again. And we're going to repeat this as we did for the bottom seat. Create a copy. Just back here. Okay. We're going to finish our sketch and we're going to go back to our extrude. Bring those up. Get a good idea how tall the seats are. You need to see it more from the side. So I was going to lower that way down. That's fine. They just need to be kind of above there. All right. So we have 4 seats, but maybe I don't want it to be that wide. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select the, I'm going to maybe just do that one at a time. E, I'm going to hit E just for expediency's sake. E, E, oops. All right, so we have our 3D modeled car and we have some seats, but over here it kind of turned into 2 pieces. So I'm going to take care of that as well. Bring that in. Cool. All right. Okay. So that's just one way to do it. Another suggestion is you can use your fillet to get some of these here and round out the seats as well. You can create a sketch on the front and do a steering wheel. You could put a console. You could put something in the back seat. These are all ideas. In the front, you could put a bumper by drawing a bumper. So there's different things you can do on that, but let's just finish this up by drawing the windshield. To do that, I'm going to create a new component. Call this windshield. And let's go to our 3-point arc. Sorry. Oh, first we have to create a sketch. Okay, I'm going to do so on this face. All right. still gonna kind of tilt it over, and I'm gonna go to my 3-point arc. And I'm gonna try to start where I see that, that area from the fillet that is rounded, just above it. That's where I'm gonna start my first line for my 3-point arc. I'm gonna bring it back kind of a little beyond the window. And in order to actually get a more accurate thing, I'm just gonna set that for now. Okay, so that didn't really see, because it exists in a different plane when we see it, so it's a little tricky. All right, let's go all the way to the front. There we go. Kind of just play with that a little. And can we bring this line up? Okay, let's just go with that for now. It's looking okay. And we're going to take another line. We're gonna finish this up so it's a complete shape. Okay, let's see if we can play with some of these lines here. Okay, see if we can now cut that off. Okay, now I'm gonna finish my sketch. I'm gonna go to my extrude. This didn't go as long as I thought. I guess I have to redo this here. So in order for it to be, redo this. Because when I shorten the line, I shorten the distance here. So I'm gonna need to drag it. Okay. And then this side we'll figure out later, but this needs to be over here. That's good. All right, we're gonna get our other line. We're gonna connect the two. Okay, and now I feel much better about that. I'm gonna still even that out. All right, okay, I'm gonna make sure these 2 points meet, and that's a shape. Very good. All right, moving forward, I'm gonna hit finish sketch, extrude. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna drag it all the way across to where it makes sense, and that's covered. Let's make sure it's covered on all 4 sides. Okay. All right, I'm gonna set it. I'm going to, actually, I'm gonna go back to my extrude. Move this in about here, set that. Let's see how it is on the other side. All right, cool, happy with that. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my appearance by hitting A. I'm gonna go to glass, clear, and then we can see the seats inside. All right, so let's see where we're at so far. I'm going to close this up, go back to my browser, and make it all sort of, okay, that's what we have so far. In the next video, I'm going to attach the wheels to this car, and then we'll call it done. I'll see you then.